I get busy this evening, this is my second live because now I have another dilemma that I am coming to you on YouTube, my YouTube community, to help me out with. So, to give you another update, give you the rundown, I am online dating, and this is my very first dating app. I am on the Hinge dating app, and this is week number 5 of online dating. So, now that I am getting to the point of going on first dates and really meeting gentlemen to see if there is any chemistry, I need some first date ideas. I am hesitant to commit to dinner. If that makes sense, I feel like that's a long time. Like, what if there's no, I'm nervous, what if there's no chemistry? And then you're sitting there through a full meal, like that's at least an hour's worth of time. If it's awkward or if I don't know if the conversation's not going right or if, God forbid, if his breath stinks. Like, what are we going to do for an hour? So I am hesitant to commit to a dinner. I'm because people are asking me, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? So I need some help. I need some ideas. So, those of you that have been coming along on this journey, and if you're seeing this live or even watching the replay, if you could chime in because the weekend is coming and I need some ideas to be able to tell these gentlemen what I would prefer. I am thinking just like like a very first meetup because you don't know the person, right? So I'm thinking just like meet up for coffee. Hey, Top Dog. Hey, Omar. So I'm thinking for a very, very first thing, just to kind of do coffee first. And then that gives you an idea of whether you want to pursue something, a second date that's longer. I am just terrified, y'all, of going out with somebody and I don't like him. Or again, or if we don't align on something, or he's just, a jerk initially starting off. Because anybody can, be, their perception is different in person. So you can have a facade on the phone or even on texting, but then to meet in person, if they're okay on the phone, but then you get in person and that person is or even if they are, their pictures were 20 years old and then you don't really quite know. So I am just hesitant to, I don't know what my dog is barking at. But yeah, I'm hesitant to commit to a full like dinner. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. So to give you a little rundown, a little update, this is my 5th week on my very first dating app. I'm on the Hinge app. So now I am at the point where gentlemen are asking me out, like, hey, let's go out now that we have kind of meshed over the phone and from a free meal. I feel you, Top Dog. Go for the free meal. I feel so guilty, like, oh, this food is good, but I don't like you, sir. Hello from Indonesia. Awesome. That's what your wife said. I get it. I get it, wife. All right, Miss Top Dog. I hear you. So I am really debating on what to do or what to say. Maybe something, even I can even go for like a walk in the park or something because the weather is starting to break now. It's getting nicer out. So, oh, when you first met, okay, okay. That's what your wife said. It obviously worked, Top Dog, because y'all are married. So what she said obviously worked. And it meant that she really liked you as well. So I'm thinking to just, I am just nervous. I would much rather do coffee first and then, because you can sit in a coffee shop for an hour and or you can sit in a coffee shop for 15 or 20 minutes. And then that way there's no commitment because then you can always have a meeting or you have to go or something. You had them when you went to Chili's. Listen, I remember Chili's. That was the place to be. It was almost like Club Chili's on a Friday night. There was Chili's, and in Michigan there was Bennigan's. So you would go to Chili's or and Applebee's. Those were the three restaurants that were relatively cheap that you could go to and hang out as well. Everybody would be there that was broke, okay? So yeah, I get it. I'm not mad at Chili's at all. Oh, I have stuff in my box. Oh, the dog has been in here, y'all, breaking stuff, knocking stuff over. But yeah, so I gotta I drink coffee at 8 a.m. And I am you oh, you drink coffee and you're 8. Okay. Well, to each his own. No judgment, judgment free zone over here. But I definitely am thinking just to do coffee first. And then the second, and then if it leads to a second date, because then if you want to have more time, that means then you're interested in each other. And then that gives him time to assess whether he wants to continue something further. It gives me time to be in a man's presence to see if it's something, smash or pass. Right. Right. I get it. I get it. But that gives me time to kind of, assess whether I want to. Because listen, if you don't smell good and I'm sitting near you, I no, no, there would be no second date. If your breath is funky and you are talking in my face and that is wafting over, no, no second date, because now I'm thinking, oh, eventually you'll want to kiss me with that breath. And I think not, sir. No. So I feel like a coffee date is a good yes, Brownie. You understand. Yes, girl. I feel like that's a good assessment. That way, you get to see hygiene, you get to just look in each other's eyes and then, make the assessment from there and then see how it goes. And then I'm not opposed to a second date. If all goes well on a coffee date, then I'm good for the next date. But I would prefer something, you only brush your teeth a couple times a week. Okay, well, good. Lucky for you. I wouldn't like to be your dentist, but lucky for you. But yeah, I definitely would not like to spend I don't want to make that commitment for an hour or 2 hour date and it's someone you're first spending time with, because some people can be socially awkward, right? You don't know if the conversation is going to flow, and I don't want to sit with my time on over an awkward dinner or something that's just doesn't feel right. When you sit down with someone as well, there's energy and you get the vibes from people, and if you're not feeling the vibe, then you just, sit there and kind of just smile and say, "Oh, okay. All right." And you're looking at your watch or you're looking at your phone trying to figure out when to leave. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. But I definitely am thinking coffee first because he said maybe lunch or dinner. Thanks, Top Dog. I I don't even want to commit to lunch, even though lunch is even a shorter. If I had to pick between lunch and dinner, then I definitely would would pick lunch. But I feel like coffee and croissant. So j'aime le croissant. Yeah, so I think just something small like that first, and then play it out. I'm thinking, Top Dog, you feeling me? I like the advice. I think now that you're agreeing with me, and I hear myself say it out loud, I'm thinking that that is the way to go. I'm thinking that I'm just gonna say, oh hey, let's meet at the coffee shop or whatever, Starbucks or there's a few down the road. I forget the names, but yeah, something that's not. Yes, yes, a guy. Why not? Okay, good. So you feel good about that as a man, that you wouldn't be offended if you asked me to lunch and I just said, "Oh, okay." He'll be happy with anything. Perfect. So, because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings and be like, no, no lunch. Let's just do coffee. Like, I don't want that to come off as rejection. So I do want to spend time and get to know the person, but I don't want the full commitment of a meal yet either, because I don't know if I like you enough to break bread with you. So that's what I'm thinking. That makes sense. I'm glad. See, this is why I come to y'all. This is why I come to YouTube community, because y'all will give me the tea. Y'all will go through it with me, listen, and support me on this journey, because I am out of the game. Okay. Okay. So I am jumping back in both feet. I am available to find relationship, to have the relationship find me, I should say. And I am open emotionally, physically, and mentally to be in the space of having a relationship, because that's part of it too. If you're closed off, then you can't expect somebody else to be vulnerable and open up. So, okay, good. Thank you. Okay, that's courteous for the guy too. Perfect. So yeah, if you're not, if you're not open for a relationship, then what are you doing? What's the point? So I don't want to waste anyone's time. I don't want anyone to waste my time. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If there's no chemistry, then a cup of coffee is $5. You can go and sit, coffee and croissant, and you can sit. And if anything, you have met a new friend. You know what I'm saying? A new contact, a new network. You don't know what that person does for a living or whatever. And you meet a new friend and you keep on moving on. And that's how I feel, because I'm always up for meeting people, because you never know in future what exactly that whole friendship even turns into, or it could be a blooming business relationship. Where am I from? So I am actually from Detroit. I actually live on the East Coast now, though, in Maryland. So that's what I'm thinking. I appreciate y'all for taking the time out to listen, to chime in. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing and going through this whole dating journey with me. I feel like a teenager just all over again, first time dating. It's like my daughter and I doing the same thing at the same time, but she's more a teenager and like, Mom, you got it. It's no big deal. Just go ahead. So it's funny looking to her as the younger, as my child, saying, "No, Mom, just do this on the date. No, you got it." So this is pretty cool, but I am back up and running. So we're gonna go from there. So I am in the middle of preparing dinner, but I wanted to hop on at least to just get some words of wisdom and see what advice y'all had and any ideas for first dates. So I think we have settled what I felt comfortable with as well, which is coffee. So this evening, when I have a planned phone call with a gentleman that has asked me out and said, just let me know what you want to do, then I am definitely going to say coffee first. And then we'll go from there. So I think so, Top Dog. I do think so. I think we're gonna do coffee. I'm not gonna chicken out. So you all will be getting the tea straight from me. So yeah, when it's going down, I'm gonna jump on and let y'all know what happens. So definitely, for sure. Sports Kid, I don't know what your comment was, hun, but I apologize if I did not respond to your comment. But yeah, the comments go fast when you're talking and trying to read at the same time. But I am going to go back to cooking dinner. I'm going to walk my dog. I'm going to continue enjoying this beautiful, sunny, nice day for a change. It's been in the grip of winter, but today it is 65 degrees. So it is like perfect temperature. I should have been out running, but I did not. We're going to get back into that workout routine now that the weather has broken, because I used to go in the mornings at least 4 times a week. So yeah, we're going to be back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right. So I wish you guys have wealth and health in your life as well. So enjoy your day, but whatever you do, please don't let the day please don't forget to let the day enjoy you on purpose, because it's so nice. I hope it's nice where you are. Walking to the mailbox, yes. I'm gonna go. I usually do a few miles when I go, so I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna have an issue the first go round, but we're gonna get back into the habit, because I do walk the dog. I do go about a mile and a half every day, but when I'm working out, I'm running. Yeah, it's usually at least 2.5, 3, sometimes 4 miles. So it's gonna hurt them first few days, but we gonna get it in. You gotta stay healthy. Gotta be here for our families and our loved ones, right? So yeah. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you next time. Oh, you still rapping? Top dog, this is how much did you buy? This is not a birthday. This is Christmas. Doggy, stop. My dog keeps hitting my tripod. This is not, this is Christmas. You keep buying. How much did you buy? You have been wrapping since this morning, sir. Your wife is beyond blessed. I am so happy. I am so in awe of your marriage. That is awesome. I know she's going to be cheesing from ear to ear. That is lovely. So, oh my goodness. All right. We'll keep her at 60 Omar. She's going to be rapping from Thursday to Friday. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. You need an intervention. But she'll enjoy it though. All right, y'all. I will see you next time. Bye.